You know, I've received a medal for my ingenuity in finding a use for you cons. But just remember, if you disobey orders, there's a special place in solitary confinement for you. Your so-called right to complain was forfeited the moment you chose to break the law. Okay then, go make yourselves useful. An Osean Air Force squadron is currently entering Erusian territory for reconnaissance. Due to certain factors, their return route has been changed. The new return route will be through Yinshi Valley, a scenic and rocky karst area. The enemy's radar facilities and anti-aircraft weapons hidden on the mountainside pose a serious threat. Your mission is to destroy them and get our guys out in one piece, even if it puts your own lives in danger. And it is important to remember, they will send up interceptors if you're detected. So you will need to choose something useful in a dogfight. The weather won't be on your side, but you're doing this whether you like it or not. Worry about the squadron's return route, not your own. Your mission is to get them back safely, which I think is the perfect punishment for your crimes.
Aircraft preparations complete. You're cleared to taxi. Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick. Target radar facilities and AA weaponry. They're set up on a rugged terrain, and there's a lot of cloud cover. You will be near thunderclouds. Man, you guys were born unlucky.
Caution.
Wait, who's the dumbass who came up with this batshit plan?
Just obey orders.
Air Force Base 444 Squadron, this is Cyclops 1. The Cyclops and Strider squadrons currently contain 7 aircraft. Stand by. We'll be arriving shortly.
Understood.
We're low on ammunition. It'll be hard to take on hostiles. We'll have to rely on you guys to make it home.
Cyclops 1, this is Bandog. We need the job done on time.
Bandog? Cool name. Nice working with you, Mr. Guard Dog.
The terrain makes the airstream bumpy. Don't damage those planes.
Missile.
Flying between the columns!
Missile.
Missile away. Destruction of target facility is confirmed. It's cloudy around there. Radar visibility is limited. Stay alert.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Enemy has a lock on you.
Missile. Missile.
I'm spiked! Requesting assistance!
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Bandit down. Locked on target.
I want to send Erusians to hell, but I'll sure join them.
Destruction of target confirmed. I'm surprised you survived. Looks like we got someone in our squadron who can see through clouds.
Caution.
The regular force's secret reconnaissance plane is deep inside Erusia? They're investigating the ruins. That's all I know. You sure found out quick. They got a secret weapon, maybe?
Caution.
There's only so much I can find out.
Enough talk.
I can't see in this suit. Gotta fly by instrument.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
This mission is crazy. All our commander thinks about is looking good for the general staff office.
The mission doesn't require you to talk. Use your head as well as your hands.
Righto.
Radar facilities are silent, but those SAM sites are still a threat. Eliminate them.
Are you telling us we have to dodge lightning?
Caution. Missile. Missile. Missile.
AA gun down.
Caution. Missile.
All targets destroyed, no complaints here.
Caution. Bandits inbound. Here come the UAVs.
We might have crossed the line.
There they are.
Leave this one to our friends.
Wish we'd used that hole to get home, too.
Things don't always go perfectly.
The drones have jumped on the recon team. Our friends aren't equipped for air-to-air. They need our cover. All 444 aircraft, get them out of there. Not even one is to go down. Destroy the UAVs.
That's impossible. I'm flying in there to help out some assholes I don't know shit about. As they say in my house, there's a thin line between bravery and stupidity. Someone flew into the thunderclouds!
Spare 15 has broken through the thunderclouds. Nice work for a dumbass. Let's go. UAV splashed.
Cyclops 4, last up behind you.
Thanks. I owe you.
All right, good start. Now let's get the remaining 6 out of there. Cyclops 2, watch your 6. Enemy has a lock on.
Strider 4, bandit on your 6.
Help by getting in between them and the UAVs.
I don't even have time to check radar! I can't get him to overshoot! Flying against machines is a pain.
UAV down.
Break it off.
Man dog, there are still 5 aircraft in the combat zone. Cyclops 2, missile inbound!
Shake that missile off, Cyclops 3! Cyclops 2, missile fired at you!
Wiseman 444 Squadron is aboard incoming. Sorry, but I'm using this chance to break off.
There you go. Look after the survivors.
Roger.
More to go.
Missile headed for Cyclops 2!
Cyclops 4, evasive maneuvers, missile!
Don't mind if I
The
do.
lightning short-circuited those drones. How do you like that?
UAV destroyed.
I owe you one.
Cyclops 4 has broken off. There you go. Things are looking up. Finally got some good guys in support.
Looks like there's one guy who's got everyone's backs.
Dodge that missile. Bandit has a lock on me. Cyclops 3, check your 6.
Trigger's holding up, but we got our hands full.
I'm not stupid enough to fly into a thundercloud.
Hostile down. Firing railgun.
Trigger's been struck by lightning.
Calm down. Check your HUD for errors. You'll make it if you don't panic.
Cyclops 3, break! Missile inbound!
Spare 15 locked on.
Damn it, I lost too much speed.
Are you bastards flying just to waste fuel?
Go to hell.
Got it.
Cyclops 3 has broken off. Man dog, it's just me and one more to go.
Spare 15. You're the only one earning any redemption today. Make sure the rest of them stay alive.
You'll let the devil and 3 sin lines go free after that.
You're in no position to call someone a devil count. Don't make me laugh. Cyclops 1 is breaking off. He could have broken off any time if he was by himself. Spare 15. All UAVs in the vicinity confirmed destroyed.
Nice teamwork. Thanks. Who is that? Tell him I'm grateful.
Copy that, Cyclops 1. Spare squadron. Mission is complete. Return to base. Wait a minute. Hold it.
Oh, give me a break. You have more chores for us?
Spare 8, Champ. Bogey approaching fast from the rear. All available units support Spare 8.
I don't need any support. This is all mine. Damn it. He's glued to my tail. Still not firing. I ain't afraid of it. Spare 8, no dogfighting. Negative. I'm not letting this slide. Woohoo!
You could have done that sooner. I want to understand the enemy.
Shot down Champ. He was toying with him.
Spare 10 lost. Another one. One recon aircraft lost. What's with this guy? That's an Su-30. All Spare Squadron aircraft provide support for Cyclops and Strider. Keep the bandit off of them.
Negative. That's not possible.
Get in there with that monster, Spare 15. We're gonna lose more friendlies.
Right? You told us our jobs are done. I'm going home.
Blast some of the force craft flying out of bounds.
Those damn cowards bailing on us?
I just sent back the damaged craft. You guys will lose. Spare 15, Spare 11, an element to take up the rear. Forget it. Trigger's taking the beast head on. You two deal with support.
So this is where Tabloid bows out. Shit. Roger that. Will do.
Soul 2, Soul 3. They've got 2 rear guard. The better one's mine.
Copy that, Jake.
Don't call me that.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
Missile hit.
Trigger's right in front of me. Soul 2, repeat attempt here.
Spare 15, this is your fight. Spare 11 can't touch him.
Wiseman, you see that color? When he's flying?
It's Mr. X for sure.
The pilot of the experimental squadron's X-plane.
Wiseman, we don't want to mess with this guy. He's clear by the way he flies. Way out of my league.
Exactly the man who did one weapons. Jaeger, if it comes down to it, we'll act as a shield. Just get my guys out of here.
Understood.
Team 1, please respond. What's your status? My status? I'm a little excited.
Go get him. Bandits in the clouds. Chase them down. You've got this.
Missile.
You're telling me there's only 2 clouds taking out the north side?
No,
Missile.
just one is taking fire.
No way. I wouldn't last a minute.
Soul 2, this is Soul 1. Soul 2 here. What's up? Missile did not connect. That wasn't the plan.
Fusion, do not engage. If he gets close, just run.
Copy that. Was gonna do that anyway.
Missile.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Enemy has a lock on me.
The enemy's in the clouds. Follow them, Spare 15. Do something or the entire recon squadron could go down. Spare 15 locked on.
It's fine. Do not interfere. Someone, clouds are moving in. Let's return to base.
Fall warning.
Bandit is retreating. He managed to survive somehow.
Trigger, kindness gets you killed.
Hey, guard dog. Who's the guy who worked his ass off at the rear?
The biggest dumbass in the unit.
Makes sense. Only an idiot would be brave enough to pull off those moves.
I'll guide you back to Air Force Base 444, though I doubt you have enough gas to make it.
Appreciate the help. Will it be at the base?
I wouldn't get involved if I were you.
Fall warning.
Runway is clear. You have permission to land. You made it this far, don't screw up now. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. 2 miles to go. Bank right. 1 mile to go. Heading is good. Stay on course. Great work. Nice job in not ruining a good plane. Your work's still far from done. Stand by for further orders.
The crew said the enemy had one mean son of a bitch flying for him. Our team had a few Air Force hot dogs, real experienced pilots. But this guy swooped in like a hawk, locked on, and took them all out in the blink of an eye. Reminds me of a story Gramps told me once. He said a little while before he retired from active duty, he saw an enemy fighter wipe out an entire formation right in front of him. It was like seeing how a shark works when it's going after its dinner. This enemy pilot stalked Gramps' pals from below, just like how a shark would. Then one by one, he put the bite on them. Sounds like what happened to our guys today. Kinda surprised so many made it back alive. I bet when they saw what was going on, they broke formation and left their buddies to the shark. Hang on. There's 3 extra planes here. They're foreigners too.
Spare Squadron, this mission needs to be quick.
You returned without permission and failed as escorts. So how about you rethink your value while in solitary? Take them away. Well, well, what do you know? Pilots made it back to base alive. Treat them well and feed them plenty. After all, we have to get a favorable report out of them. I've spent enough of my time being the commander of some worthless penal unit.
Chance to talk to one of the pilots that escaped back here, so I took it. Apparently, 2 of our planes took the enemy on alone. They covered the Allies so they could retreat. The hell kind of idiot does a thing like that? The last pilot to land back at the base was that scrawny anarchist dude. He always had this dumb grin on his face. Like he didn't give a damn about whatever he did to get thrown in here with the rest of us. Was he the one who went gung-ho? I bought him a drink later. After the usual small talk, I turned the topic around to the mission. For an anarchist, he struck me as a bit weird. Nothing like what I expected. He talked a mile a minute and kept going on and on about library books. Not encyclopedias, those cheesy adventure novels you read in high school. Nothing against those. I like a good story myself once in a while. But I wasn't here to talk books.
I remember that day well. Amidst the swirling clouds, a fighter squadron was trying to help its allies reach safety.
He's pretty foolish, isn't he?
I thought so too. Suddenly, a highly skilled enemy fighter squadron appeared and began picking them off at the edges. One by one, they fell right out of the sky.
Although, I guess there was nobody around that was even more foolish to go to their aid then. So you simply watch things unfold from a distance.
Yeah. I mean, who would have ever thought that I'd just go and follow him straight into the enemy squadron like that?
After what felt like decades, I finally got to the info I was looking for. He wasn't the guy. He said he was just following his wingman's lead and managed not to die somehow. The hero on this mission was the new guy. The one that killed Harling. How did you feel?
I'm still kind of shaken up, actually. But you know, I do feel a certain sense of pride, too.
He really is foolish, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is.
I went to the hangar to have myself a closer look at Trigger's plane. I knew that burnt smell. That's what happens when an engine's been driven to its limit. This pilot was a hot dog. From now on, I was gonna keep my eye on this idiot. From a distance, though. I didn't want to get too tight with someone who was a better pilot than my dad. Even so, I decided to give this guy's plane a little bit of the old Avril magic touch. He needed all the help he could get.
Attention! If you disobeyed orders in the previous mission, line up over there. You won't disobey a second time. Do not test my patience. The biggest threat to our forces is the enemy's enormous swarm of drones. In order for our forces to penetrate deep into Erusian territory, we'll need to clear a path. You will destroy the enemy's fuel plant. HQ has found evidence that fuel is being moved intermittently inland from a refinery at the harbor in Artiglio. It's likely they're supplying fuel for the various drone bases. Those of you whose food privileges were taken away already know how this goes. We silence the drones by taking their fuel. Enter via the estuary, take out their AA, destroy the fuel points on both sides of the river and their oil tankers. Remember, you're not bona fide military. You're expendable.
Convicts, stand by at the front.
Champ went down crying like a baby. I knew he was all bark and no bite. A coward. You don't want to talk, running off with your tail between your legs? I wasn't running away, I was retreating. Well, I can't say I blame you. It was hell out there. Man, I'm not in the mood for this shit today. I'm gonna blow stuff up to let off steam. Target in sight. I see a lot of oil tanks. Boats, small warships, giant buildings too.
Destroy everything in sight.
I appreciate the simplicity of the operation. They don't look like the military.
You think you look anything like military?
Fox 2. Feels well and truly started.
Damn! That's what I call fireworks.
Caution, caution.
Yeah!
I've got more men.
spot. The tanker's full of oil.
Pull up.
Missile in the air! Ships out of here! They could have blown up!
Look at that oil just burn up the sea. Another one. Stop. Someone help me out here. Take this.
Burn, bitches!
Are you guys all nuts? I thought it was wonderful. This beat's being stuck at the penal base.
It's like watching a fireworks display.
Burn, baby, burn. Stuck on that.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile! Evading! The oil tank! Shit! No way we can extinguish it!
AA gun down.
Fox 2. On my enemy's tail.
Anessa 2 entering AO in 3 minutes.
Shit, we're out of time.
3 minutes remaining.
Enemy on your tail! Watch out!
Missile in the air! Heads up!
Caution. Pull up.
There aren't enough interceptors!
Trigger, you're just quietly plugging away. You're the only thing one here that's evading.
Bandog was right. We're no proper military. Enough of the leader them now act, tabloid. I belong in the penal unit. Trigger, you belong here more than I do. It's all about where you're from.
Stay inside.
Locked on target.
Missile.
Why are we getting hit after reinforcements came?
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up. Missile.
I got hit, but it's no big deal.
Missile. Missile.
2 minutes remaining.
Caution. Pull up. Missile. Missile.
Attack them!
Locked on. Locked on. Get out of there.
Protect the fuel storage. That's what the anti-air guns are for.
Missile.
Target down.
They have me spiked!
Missile.
Fox 2.
Missile. Missile.
Stay inside.
Missile. Missile.
Spare 15, Fox 2.
Caution.
On my
Pull
enemy's
up.
tail. They're targeting every lost oil truck.
Missile. 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 Missile.
Spare 15 locked.
Trigger, I like your style.
Caution. Pull up.
The enemy's gunning for me.
Dust Cloud is entering the area of operations. Finish your work if you want to stay out of solitary. 1 minute remaining.
I don't know what they were keeping in there, but it's all ashes now.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Pull up.
30 seconds remaining. Destroy the targets. Aim slow.
Hey, Trigger, why do you think this stupid war keeps dragging on?
Here he goes.
It's only because countries exist. Shouting that and throwing a rock is what got me in here.
Well, you have 3 minutes on your bed. You should thank our good citizens.
With first-aid attack, I could speak them all day.
Their target is just fish food now.
Looking good.
I'll take jobs like this any day.
Megastorm Anessa 2 is about to arrive.
Missile.
Mike, bring out the trucks. Make sure their routes are split. Take every drop of fuel you can carry.
It looks like some oil tankers loaded with oil got away. HQ saw them on satellite. Burned down everything that turns up.
Why are they popping on and off of radar?
Sand clouds. Sand breaks up here and there. That's when radar picks them up. If you detect something, strike fast.
Staring at my radar and trolling? This is not my style.
Even in sand, you can lock on if you get close enough.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Easy for you to say.
You guys do whatever you want. I'm going off by myself. Okay, if you think best.
Caution. Pull up.
Tanker truck destroyed. Make sure you wipe them all out.
Take that!
Eyes like a jackal, Trigger.
Damn, the truck just vanished into the dust.
Chase it down, dimwit.
Got one on radar. Moving.
Caution. Pull up.
Fox 2, Fox 2. Vehicle down. The rising smoke marks their graves.
Nice sentiment, Bandog.
Spare 2 count. Where the hell do you think you're going? You're approaching Erusian territory. Return.
Just following orders to find tankers. So how about you go chew on a phone?
Spare squadron, a new enemy is approaching. Bearing 350 from the reference point.
They're coming from the north. Did they pick up Count's aircraft? Wait a sec, don't go blaming me.
They appear to be Erusian drones.
More UAVs? Why are they always after us?
The mission stays the same. Destroy the tankers.
There's no way we can chase the damn tankers now. They're coming.
Get out of your goddamn mind.
A cat doesn't have enough lives to carry out your orders.
Do your duty and take out the tankers. Tanker confirmed eliminated.
You can't run from us.
Keep going. Burn it all.
Pull up.
Trigger, I'm
Spare 15, enemy's got a lock.
Missile. Missile.
Firing railgun.
UAV down. Was that Trigger?
All right, we might just get out of this alive.
Don't tell me you're taking out drones for your squadron now, are you? They're not your friends. They're convicts just like you. Just worry about saving your own skin. You listening, Trigger? Target the tankers. The other idiots have their hands full with the drones. Have you forgotten what happens to deserters? I'll send you out to dig up landmine with your bare hands.
I'm sticking around. You know why that political offender jackass is still alive, don't you?
Trigger?
Higher chance of living with him.
Allied aircraft down by a UAV.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission, full band.
We gotta get those UAVs.
The mission's become way too dangerous. Damn hell, we're trying to get into this shit.
Shut the hell up. This has nothing to do with me.
You guys are celebrating, but I don't hear anyone saying all targets have been taken down.
We can't attack the surface when our lives are on the line. Weapon systems acting up. I can't fight like this. I'm gonna break off. There he goes, running away. And he's who drew the drones here. Say what you want. That's fun with your friends.
Damn, I'm targeted. Maybe we should have stuck with Trigger after all. Going after the tankers when all this shit is going down is suicide.
Prioritize the tankers. Worry about the UAVs later.
Yep. Trigger trashed the target.
Woo! Trigger again? It's really burning. That was some primo jet fuel.
Nah, jet fuel doesn't ignite that easily. That was standard gas.
How about taking targets down instead of flapping your gums? Target confirmed near full band. Dig around.
UAVs are in the way. Take them out.
Target down. Spare 15, target destroyed.
One more truck down. Top them all.
Missile.
Spare 15 blocked.
I heard drones can be hacked. So why aren't we doing that?
You can't stick around forever. Find those targets. Target is down. Well done.
Uncovered another one.
That's a lot of fuel up in smoke. But there could be more hiding somewhere. 5 minutes remaining.
Shook the bandits off. Even they can't see through the dust. Just like regular clouds. You lose your lock in there. Play along, Trigger.
Spare 15, stay within the operation area. In gun range. Understood. HQ sent a message. That was the last one. All aircraft, return to base. Burning up all those tankers will starve their drones for a while.
I'm still alive.
Stick with Trigger and you'll make it. Worked like a charm.
If you think that's all you need to survive, you might as well get your last rites
Fair
now.
warning.
Exactly, that was all dumb luck. Wait, you were in earshot, Count?
Must have been straining to hear from high altitude.
Seems you've learned nothing in the sky, Count.
Well, yeah, it's not like there's anything I can learn from Trigger.
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. So it looks like we're getting attention from above. If any credit is due, it should come to me. Prisoners deserve nothing. It seems headquarters is starting to view some of you in the penal unit as a valid military force. Or at least that's what the rumors are saying. But that's bullshit. The only reason you're here is to atone for your crimes by carrying out missions.
Well, you sit on your ass and get medals.
You, solitary, now. Okay, on to the briefing. In this mission, you're going into Erusian territory. We know the Erusian Forces communications facility to the north in the Waiapolo Mountains is linked to the swarm of drones. Your mission is critical. You will destroy the facility and then weaken those drones. As it's important, the enemy won't go down without a fight. The area is watched over by spy satellites. If discovered, expect AA missiles. Unless you have a death wish, you must use the clouds for cover around the sides and base of the mountains. Use the clouds to hide from their satellites, and you just might have a chance to shake off their missiles. If you do find a missile on your tail, head to the clouds and pray. Let the missile kill you or crash into the rocks. That much freedom I will give.
It's time to get busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too. Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
You sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that. I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to Trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit!
Locked.
Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed. Spare 15, launching missile. You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds.
Pull up.
Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Into the clouds. Missile.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us.
Missile.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but
Missile.
just what?
Missile. Caution.
It's a
Pull up.
dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Pull up.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Missile.
Got in using a trick any amateur could think of.
Caution.
Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
Missile.
Hide in the clouds, Spare 15.
Pull up. Caution. Missile.
Missile, evade.
Missile.
Spare 15, locked on. Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Caution.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bad Dog. In this war, intel is a life or death matter.
Missile. Missile. Missile.
I think you might be right.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile.
Spare 15 has entered the clouds.
Caution. Pull up.
Bring him down with the anti-air gun! What happened with the missile?
Caution.
Don't ice up in there.
Caution. Missile.
Spare 15, missile incoming.
Missile. Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile.
Ice on my wings!
Missile.
They don't have anywhere to run. Pick them off!
Confirmed kill on AA gun. Vehicle down.
Missile.
The enemy has backed a lot of anti-air weaponry.
Missile.
I know. I can't focus on attacking like this.
Missile. Missile.
Trigger's wasted!
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or below the clouds to keep hidden. That means no missiles. Even you lot should understand that.
Talk about an enclosed space.
What's more enclosed than solitary? Commence operation. That's your target radar. Destroy the anti-air weapons around it, too. Destroy radar sites. You're still under satellite observation. Watch out for missiles.
Feels like I'm being watched by a pack of band dogs.
Their missiles are guided by a combination of the satellite and the radar facility. So if the radar facility is destroyed, their missiles should stop hitting their targets.
Are you sure you can trust that intel?
Who knows? Only one way to find out.
What if the radar isn't under a cloud?
Destroy it, and then scurry for cover if you value your life.
I thought you'd say that.
Target down.
Bandits in the clouds! If we keep our distance, they'll eventually fall out of the sky.
Radar site confirmed destroyed. However, not all radars have been taken out. The satellite's still in operation.
They sure aren't making things easy for us.
Missile.
Damn it, they're making us do something, but just what? It's a dangerous operation, but it's better than running through a minefield blind, I guess. You're so naive, Tabloid. What we're doing is exactly like running through a minefield blind.
Silence. If you've got time to yap, you're not doing your job right.
Got in using a trick any amateur can think of. Picked up a bunch of intel.
Full band, that's your second strike. There won't be a third.
Missile.
Missile away.
Missile.
You're in plain view, Spare 15. Get back to the clouds. Cancel alert. Remember that satellite is up there.
I'm starting to feel guilty about leaving everything to Trigger.
In that case, use yourself as a decoy for the surface-to-air missiles.
Shit!
Missile.
Spare 15, target destroyed.
Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed. 2 to go.
Caution. Pull up.
I got my hands on a password, and after some digging around, I found a bunch of stuff.
Missile.
I'm not sure you understand what you're saying, Spare 6.
I'll let you in on it when we're home, Bandog.
Caution.
In this
Pull
war,
up.
intel is a life or death matter.
Caution.
I think you might be right.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile.
Into the clouds. Missile.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile. Caution. Pull up.
Lock broken by cloud cover. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Missile.
Missile. Evade.
Missile.
We're using the clouds to escape.
No, you're using them to fight.
Missile. Caution. Missile.
Here comes the anti-air missile.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile.
Missile. Evade. Radar site destroyed. Show the last one the same hospitality.
Missile. Caution. Missile.
Missile incoming. Spare 15. Evade.
Missile.
Locked on target.
Missile. Missile. Caution. Caution. Missile.
Into the clouds. Missile.
Missile. Missile. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Missile launched.
Missile. Caution. Pull up. Missile.
Target was not hit.
Stall warning. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile. Caution. Pull up. Caution. Pull up.
Target destroyed.
Missile.
They use the clouds to slip in undetected.
Missile.
Missile. Evade.
Missile. 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 Caution. Missile.
Missile incoming. Spare 15. Evade.
You're best shaking off missiles by going into the clouds.
Missile. Missile.
Into the clouds. Missile.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare 15. Launching missile.
hit by AA fire.
Spare 15 firing railgun.
Missile. Missile. Caution.
Target hit.
Missile.
Into the clouds. Missile.
Missile.
Missile. Evade.
Missile. 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 Caution. Pull up. Caution. Missile.
Here comes the anti-air missile.
Missile. Caution.
All targets destroyed. That's the last of the radar sites we needed to destroy. That probably put a stop to their satellite's missile guidance capabilities. Someone fly above the clouds.
How about you do it?
I like the sound of that.
Do the exercise.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
What's going on, Bandog?
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
Nobody told me there was this many nearby. Incoming Allied fighters. Respond.
The regular forces don't want anything to do with the penal base.
Hey, they have radar lock.
The IFF says they're allies. Missile, whoa, time out.
Fire it.
Tell me they're barrier troops.
Taking us off.
Missile.
Someone's on me. Is he an enemy?
Missile.
Evade!
Ocean fighters do not attack! Shit! These guys aren't allies!
Are they spoofing our IFF?
Now. One down.
Modern IFF connects to our strategic system via satellites. It can't be decoded.
What the hell?
How do they know? What about markings and craft type?
There's no time. I'm hit. I'm done.
At this rate, no one's going to get out alive. All aircraft head into the clouds. Get out of the enemy sight.
And then what? Hey, the enemy's working in coordination.
This is close combat. I don't know who's on whose team.
Who's on my tail? Is it an enemy? All aircraft, gather around me. I mean Trigger. What? Bandog, can you register Trigger and the blips around him as friendlies?
What are you thinking? What good is that?
What other choice do we have?
Sure.
All right, all aircraft, form up on Trigger, nice and tight.
Missile.
Bandog, it's on you.
Full band, what's your location?
The tail end.
Understood. I've sent new ID data. Enemies will be marked as enemies.
Yeah, my radar display's been updated.
Shoot them all down.
On them!
No way I'm dying out here.
This is the penal unit. I decide when you die.
Shit!
Missile. Missile.
In gun range.
Missile.
Target hit. Projectile incoming.
New boost on radar.
Tell us what's happening. Come on!
Damn it, not right now.
That doesn't sound good.
Air contact incoming at high speed. It's too fast to be an aircraft.
It's not an aircraft. What is it?
What do we do? What's going on?
Missile. 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 Missile.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here it comes. impact zone. It's coming in hot.
Damn, you're working quick today, man dog.
Get too chatty and you'll die. Prepare for impact.
Missile.
Don't get caught.
How can they fire like that when they've got allies in the airspace? Don't they care about the pilots?
There are a few targets remaining. Concentrate. Shoot down remaining hostiles. Count. 1 to go. Go get him.
1 to go. Where is he?
Count.
Rhino, this is it. All right, I got the last one.
Oh, yeah! You like that, you dirty freak?
Damn it! God damn it! Why is this? What? Full band?
What the hell? Full band's down! Friendly fire? Didn't we get all the bandits?
Full band got tagged as an enemy.
What?
You did that on purpose, band dog.
Did what?
Don't play dumb. Full band.
It was an accident. It got out of control. Return to base.
Son of a bitch!
The enemy is watching from above. Stay in or...
The mission was a success. There's nothing else I need to say. Dismissed. Hold on, Count. It looks like your kill numbers are going up every day. You know what happens by giving false reports. Anyway, you other pilots should learn from him. I'm getting the hell out of this dump. And when I do, their kill count will make my star shine brighter.
Suddenly, we were being treated like a regular unit. We've been ordered to pack everything up and move the base further inland. We even got a transport plane. The funny thing is, no one here remembers I've got a bum leg and, oh, that I'm not a soldier. Take a look at the map. There's an island on the other side of Yuja our Marines landed on. The space elevator's not too far from there. They tell us the airfield's being used as a base to support the elevator. Not sure if I trust that intel. Anyway, the transport plane's gonna drop us there, without any fighters to cover us. Some genius thought we could commandeer the enemy's jets they left in the hangars, and use those to fight. Y'all aren't real soldiers, they said. Any other day we'd be using you lowlifes to go out and dig up landmines. And prisoners don't get guns. You'll just have to make do with whatever we give you and like it. A phone. They don't let us prisoners near them. But with all the hustle and bustle of moving the base, they forgot to lock this one up. Looks like an antique. I lost my right for a phone call ever since I was arrested and locked up. It's trippy to think that I can just hook it up, dial a number, and talk to someone from my own country. Planning escapes ain't all I'm good at. I'm plenty good at remembering phone numbers, too. A little while later, I headed over to HQ. You must know.
We did get a call direct from command. That pipe, what exactly are you doing with it?
My grandfather had a lot of friends in the Air Force from his time as a lieutenant. My point? Well, you're going to set out in your own special aircraft. Then you'll send everybody else off in the wrong direction while you head somewhere else.
All right, fine. But just you and you alone. You're the only one allowed on board. Besides, there's only one seat left.
I said cool. That's exactly what I wanted to hear.
Attention, I've received a communication from the General Staff Office. It seems your ability to carry out missions has gotten the attention of the higher-ups. All of you have been pardoned. The Ocean Air Force Base 444 Squadron is now officially legit. In celebration, you are to join the operation to take back the base on Tyler Island in southwestern Usea. The battle is underway, and the airport to the south has been reclaimed. However, fighting with the remaining forces in the north is still active. You will all be stationed at the airport. The battle is not letting up. We expect extensive losses to all involved. Still, the fact that we've gained new ground is a blessing. My time as CO of the Penal Base is over. All command personnel, including myself, are being moved to a base in far eastern Usea. However, we will be stopping to refuel in Bulgurdarest. It's in Erusian territory, with close ties to Osea. Even if we detour, we will still have to fly through Erusian airspace in the end. And that is where we will need you ex-cons to come in. I've selected a number of you with mission experience to provide support. That's all. Dismissed. Hey, Trigger, wait right there. Though I'm not entirely happy with the arrangement, you are going to provide support. The drones might attack again. If they do, protect my aircraft with your life. If the General Staff Office hadn't stepped in and requested you, your ass would have been sent to Tyler Island. You were covered in Harling's blood, yet you still are messing around behind the scenes. You breathe in a way I don't like, and I'll shoot you out of the damn sky.
Aircraft preparations complete. Stand by at the front.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. The runway is clear. You are cleared for takeoff. The base commander's transport craft is taken off. It's flying alongside Spare 2. Well, Trigger, this is where we part ways. I hope we meet again in different squadrons. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Spare 15, altitude restriction lifted.
So the liaison plane left without me. Yeah, I know. I'm heading into hell. Whatever. If the con's here and the dumbass prison guards are going, why shouldn't I? I'm no angel. I mean, my old man died playing hero, and all I do is hate him for it. It ain't gonna be a picnic, that's for sure. Adios, you damn fool.
The order is simple. Kill anyone trying to kill the commander, even if they're one of us.
Like how you killed Full Band?
It was an accident, so shut up.
Give me that. I'll do the talking. This is Base Commander McKenzie. I want you idiots to understand the gravity of this operation. My orders take priority. That's it.
Sure wish our cargo would shut up. The enemy's using anti-air weapons. Don't freak out. Keep your shit together.
Be on the lookout for camouflage SAM sites. Seek and destroy. Trigger, count. One is is exposed to anti-air fire. Find those targets.
Caution. Pull up.
Righto.
SAM site confirmed down. Stay alert. Roper 1 is taking enemy fire. Respond immediately.
Caution.
Man Dog, locate all SAM sites. Make sure support follows my orders to the letter.
New SAM site. There are more than we expected. Another SAM. Clean it up.
Fire and support. We'll deal with the big one later.
New SAM site.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
SAM confirmed. Silent.
Caution. Pull up.
Spare squadron. SAM site's located. Take him out.
The radar's lit up. Fire. They know we're here.
Bandits closing in. Determined hostile. Intercept.
Pull up.
The General Staff Office seems to have the impression you didn't kill Harley, Trigger. Report at destination. Reopen your case. Successfully carry out this mission, and it'll give a good impression.
Roper 1 has taken some damage, but can still fly.
Damaged? Take out the goddamn missile and there'd be no damage.
SAM site spotted. Eliminate it.
This is Squad 3. Enemy transport support spotted and confirmed. Sending backup. Prepare to engage.
SAM site detected. Eliminate all threats. Enemy destroyed. Continue with escort.
Flying as an escort makes me feel like I'm all tied down.
Use those flares now. Missiles are coming.
25 miles to destination.
Escorts that go down do so in honorable service, worthy of my praise.
The next missile will down your craft, so watch your tail.
Bandog, it's up to you to make sure the support stays in the air.
SAM site's located. Rover 1 hit by a missile.
Bandog, get some support in there fast. Tell them I requested it.
There's no time. 2 aircraft will have to do.
Aim for the large transport.
SAM site's detected. Keep the commander safe. I don't want to deal with the mess.
Pull up.
Now we can sleep in for once.
Bandits incoming. Engage and destroy.
Keep them out of the clouds and in your sights.
Good. Enemy aircraft's eliminated.
Yikes. I forgot about the transport. Is it still flying?
to destination. You're finally halfway there.
Caution. Pull up.
Oh, I see the city. Once we're over the border, we're safe. Hurry up.
Bandits inbound. Don't get distracted. Just a little further.
Engage! The enemy spotted us first!
Situation report. Something's happening. The situation is prickly here. Don't let your men do anything stupid.
Put 2 more on the Agile one.
Hands off while they're in Erusian airspace.
Crosses the border.
Osea is our brother nation. We should help them.
Spare 2, spare 15. Bandits closing in on Rover 1. Intercept and engage.
Vandals, I see enemy aircrafts. They're right on us. Call our escorts back.
Missile.
Count looks promising. He's got a good combat record.
Not fire.
Flares. Release all the flares.
Used to invade.
Rover 1 has taken damage. Both aircraft stop slacking out there.
Righto. Not let the enemy get closer.
Look below. Is that a wall? It's a wall on the border. You're nuts. They're imposing their independence on everyone, like it or not. Bandits confirmed down. Arriving shortly at destination. Trigger, it's a breath of fresh air having you out here.
Oh, you hear that, Trigger?
In our squadron, even the good pilots were criminals. You don't stink like them, Trigger.
It looks like not all guard dogs have a good sense of smell. Trigger's got the worst criminal record out of all of us.
Count, you were convicted of fraud. You sure as hell don't live up to your name.
Save your sermons for someone who cares, preacher.
You wouldn't understand, Count. Not until you take a good look in the mirror. Arrived at destination. Rover 1, report your situation. If everything's fine, prepare to land.
Ah, would you look at that? Support has kept me alive. This is significant for all of our forces. I've left my mark by proving the penal unit's ability as a usable military...
All aircraft caution, bogies.
Run ain't over yet.
Unidentified aircraft. They're fast, real fast.
What?
It closed in fast. Unknown considered hostile. Respond to the situation. Protect Rover 1.
Spare 15 engage. Take down the bandits. Spare 2 support Rover 1 and escort the craft to safety.
Wilco, I was just about to ask if I could do that myself.
Bandit hit. Still active.
Keep that guy away from here.
What is that thing? Keep it away from this aircraft.
Stall warning. Stall warning.
The bandit evaded a missile. How'd they manage that?
Trigger's movements are insane. Damn, buddy. What the hell does he want? He's got his ACM down, but something's off.
Spare 2, stay alert. When you get there, the responsibility's on you.
Negative.
Bandit lost, confirmed down. Clear skies all round. Spare 15, you did well. Wait, what now? 4 friendlies approaching.
Allied fighters.
This is the Air Force Base 444 Squadron. What is your affiliation?
That a guard dog out here barking? This is your old friend, Cyclops 1.
Cyclops Squadron? What are you doing here?
I was tracking an enemy prototype. I wouldn't be surprised if that dumbass from your side was the one who downed him.
This is Base Commander McKinsey. I apologize on behalf of that asshole. He really screwed up. He didn't listen to my order to stand down. I'm certain he'll be punished for taking down the unidentified aircraft.
Give me a break.
Commander, if you would kindly accompany me to my base, we'll answer any questions you have there.
Actually, I'm grateful. Support was unreliable.
Respectfully, sir, I believe they got promise.
Ordinarily, you get a warm welcome to our base, but the situation is complicated. That drone is the enemy's latest experimental craft. We wanted to collect data on its capabilities, but that's gone out the window now, hasn't it? To be honest, I didn't think it could be brought down by anything. Oh yeah, your commander has been transferred to a different post. He's probably headed to the front lines, where things are hottest. Well, he did stress his achievements. We need every edge we have. We're currently seeing where we can use you best. Stand by for further orders. Trigger, Count. We've received official confirmation about what we're supposed to do with you. The company commander has made it clear he'd like you both to officially join our squadron. This is an unprecedented move. Seems like you've got some people looking out for you. Still, I think it's because of how you've conducted yourselves. I believe you'll be an asset to us. Okay, it's time for your briefing. For a long time, our counteroffensive has been overpowered by the Erusian drone's auto-intercept system. If a craft enters their airspace and doesn't respond to their IFF, drones automatically take off and move to intercept their target. However, we've discovered that the intercept system has a blind spot. We've acquired this valuable information by sending our other squadrons on dangerous missions to scout the whole area and initiate combat. Of all the pilots assigned to us, only 2 managed to survive the mission. If we don't act now, before the enemy can fill in the blind spot, those pilots will have sacrificed themselves for nothing. So, we've been ordered to carry out a long-range strategic strike. Operating separately from the main forces as the Long-Range Strategic Strike Group, we've been developing a strategy in secret. Cyclops Squadron and Strider Squadron will sortie deep into the Erusian territory and will be carrying out specialized long-range attack strategies. You will carve your way through the territory from the north to the capital of Farbanti, attacking important targets along the way. The first operation will involve striking the enemy's main naval force, the Njord Fleet, which is gathered in northern Usea. We've known for some time that there's a large supply base utilized by the enemy fleet in the waters around Snyder's Top. At present, the enemy fleet is concentrated there. Naturally, they intend to attack eastern Usea, where the Osean forces are stationed. If we can surprise the enemy with a long-range attack, we could potentially do devastating damage to them. Still, it's highly likely that their advanced fleet are prepared and have started to move, so combat with the enemy fleet is probably unavoidable. We've verified the existence of a large supply base in the sea, as well as a medium-sized one in a valley by an estuary. It's a wide operation area, and there are a number of places you can expect large-scale combat, so we've set up a return line for replenishing supplies. Use it proactively. Anytime you feel the need to stock up on ammo or make repairs to your craft, it's there. While aircraft and ammo can be replaced, the lives of our pilots cannot. We don't want any casualties out there. Remember that. The counterattack has begun. Brace yourselves.
Strider Squadron, aircraft prep complete. Sortie ASAP.
Your first mission is to refuel in midair. I'll provide you with instructions, so follow my lead. 1 mile to tanker. Make right. 500 yards. You may approach the refueling tanker. Trigger, maintain your current approach. 50. Excellent work, Trigger. Refueling initiated. Maintain your current position.
Call sign is Strider 1. You will be leading Strider Squadron. Count. You'll be Cyclops 2. You'll be under Cyclops 1.
Sorry, but I'm gonna eat while I work. My judgment goes fuzzy when I'm too hungry.
How can you talk about food? Trigger, how come you're number 1 and I'm stuck as number 2? Oh well, I guess I can let it slide for now.
And we're just supposed to follow you? I heard you're spectacular, Captain. At least with your last squadron. I don't want you slowing us down out there.
Strider 1, head back to the return line if you need repairs or fuel. Aircrafts need E2 in order to be effective. We're approaching the Marine platform.
Get those planes off the runway! We have to send up fighters now! All right, scramble!
Enemy fighters have just taken off from the platform. Eliminate those fighters with extreme urgency. Threat mission.
Slot those flies down and have a drink.
What you say?
Destroy the structures. Walk on the skin.
I've sent the data. Anything like Trigger, sit on the sandwich.
Righto. Copy. Roger.
Loss of the platform was not anticipated. Without the siege, we'll have to rethink our whole strategy.
Platform approach confirmed. Just put the meat in between those buns and that burger is well done.
Will we serve the sandwich?
I'm happy to eat both.
Whatever you say, man.
Nice shot. Joint section destroyed.
Those will happen if we take too much time.
We've lost half the platform. Prepare the anti-aircraft batteries.
Half the AA guns and SAM sites are still alive and kicking. Not good.
Fox 2.
Target confirmed.
That's half of their operational ships. Keep at it, everyone.
The platform has been destroyed. Be careful not to get caught up in the collapse.
Holy hell. Was that for real?
All enemy fighters have been eliminated. There's always a chance for reinforcements, so stay sharp. Platform successfully purged.
Just a bit more and that platform is going down. I call bids on the final shot.
Cyclops 2, stop flopping about. Stay glued to my ass.
Stop treating me like a newborn chick. I've shut down my fair share of enemies.
Chirp, 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 little chick. Just stick with your mother hen and you'll get back to the roost safe and sound.
Destruction of the Marine platform confirmed. Good job.
Yes, it's confirmed that it's been destroyed. Nobody could have predicted they'd target the support sections.